Hey there. Internet went out. Yeah. This is black Grizaye I'm using. Hey Sue, how are you? I had a live stream a couple minutes ago and the internet decided didn't want to play. Really annoying. So I don't even know when it quit. What I was saying when it quit, I just looked up and suddenly it wasn't there. As I'm coloring, I'm trying to roughly add the dark because trees aren't completely smooth. Hey Verity, thanks for coming back. I'm not sure when it kicked off, but let me show you before it does again. All right, that's interesting. All right, at the top of your Facebook page, Facebook, there's the little symbol for search. Do that and just type in my name, and mine should come up there at the top, but I'm going to put in, I'm not sure she's on here, but I'm going to try. No, she's not on here. All right, well, I'm going to put your name in anyway. Click on your picture. And then when mine comes up on your side, you click the name, and then on the left, it says Add Friend. Click that button. Now I'll show you what comes up when I click it. If I click Add Friend, it says, it looks like you don't know the person. So what you need to do is friend me first. There's other things we can check, but this one is the easiest one. Okay, does that make sense? Let me know, and I can explain it again. if necessary. All right, I think I got that. All right. Hope that wasn't too boring. Now the background, what are we going to do with that? It doesn't say add friend. There is another thing. Okay, so I think then it must be, I'm going to check a setting on my side. It's something you're probably going to have to ask someone to help you with there. But I'm going to check on my side here. Okay. All right. It's going to be on your phone, okay? You'll need to have somebody. All right. There's a setting on your phone that has to do with the privacy. And what you've got to do is click that option that everyone can find you and friend you. Right now, it's probably set for only people that you know or people that you friend. Well, no, it wouldn't be that either. So, in other words, all you can do is follow someone. You can't friend them because you have a setting in your Facebook app. And it's a long process to talk you through. Now, I can go ahead and do it. And if you can't do it, then that's okay. All right. So I'll talk you through this part. All right, on your Facebook, at the bottom, you'll see a menu that has your face on it, right? Click on that, and you will come to this page. You want to click on privacy, settings and privacy, all right? And then you want to click on how did I get there? I lost. I'm sorry, all. Hey, Verity, I have an idea. After I'm done with my live stream, I will make a short video for you and send it. That way, nobody has to see, any of our stuff on the stream. If they, I don't care myself, but that way, I can keep coloring for another hour. And then we can work on it, okay? I need to do my coloring, so now I got to decide on the background here. I keep working on snow. What am I going to do with the background? I had a couple of... why isn't this working? A couple ideas. I've got the trees like this with a little bit of blue. I'm not sure I like that one so much. That one's pretty cool. I love that one, but I'm not sure I can do it. I thought I had gotten out a few more pictures. That's weird. Did the internet change their stuff? I mean, oh. Okay, that's fine. Weird. That is weird. Okay. I think I will just kind of mix together some of these pictures. That was one that had all, oh, that's creepy. All white with the black. But I think I like this one because all right. I think I will do this with my King Arts. I think we'll go with this might be too bright. Brownie orange. Let's see if we can get that. That one's good. That one's probably too orange. Those look really good. Trying to see what other colors. It's not a like super dark orange. Ooh, I like that one too. That's pretty good. One more. That one's good. And then for a little fun, maybe pop in a little bit of that. All right. You may not have these. You can use any ones that you have. Basically, I'm just doing kind of a sunset thing, but it's going to be far in the back. Maybe it's a sunrise because the poor thing looks like he just came out of, just woke up and he's got the snow on him, or it could be a her. It's just like, oh, I just woke up. And I think I'll use my little brushes. I finally cleaned them. That is not one of them. Is that one of them? Yeah, that's one. It doesn't look like it. I'm probably not going to need this big piece here. Just the little ones. All right. And you watch me because I'm the most prepared of any of the YouTubers. I didn't clean this off, but I don't care. All right, I'm going to start with the lightest one I have. And going to kind of dab a little bit of this back here. Yeah, that's fine. Awesome. All right. So that means some of this snow will have I'll put that in later. I just want to work on the back. Let me just use the same. Thank you. It's one that has been sitting around for a while. I think I'll get a different color, a different brush. So I'm getting a little darker. Just going to put dabs of this in there. And then go to the next color. All right, Verity. You have fun. We'll figure it out, okay? I'm just continuing to use darker and darker color. Love you back. See you later. This almost looks a little bit too much like leaves. And then well, who knows? Maybe there's trees over there that aren't completely completely done with growing. This might be too orange. I'm going to be sparing with that. Yeah, this definitely looks like trees. I should have been watching that. All right, I'm going to try to blend this up a little bit. So it looks a little bit less like leaves. Now you can erase a little bit. Okay, gotta get a new. So inconvenient to have these in a bag. Whoops. All right. Probably it's better to use my Tombow on that. A sun might be up too much, but that's fine. I'm just trying to think what would be next here. That's good. That's good. It's far away. And so we can make the background. We can maybe put a little bit of blue here. I don't want to do too much blue because then we'll have a green sky. We don't want a green sky. I think that's too. All right. When you don't think out about what you're doing, sometimes you just mess up. That looks pretty good. It's called sky blue after all. And we'll see how this goes. I think I'd actually rather have a slightly darker blue. That's definitely not blue. Yeah, I like this blue better. Pale blue. This one is probably too turquoise. I used to have these in a bag that I had to. It's a bag that I didn't like. So what I did was. No. What I did was. Cut the little slots, cut every other one, and then I was able to fit these in there. That worked out pretty well. All right, now I think the blue I'll probably put here. Whoa, that had green in it. Oh my gosh. I guess I didn't clean it well enough. Maybe it had yellow. Okay. Gotta attempt to find a clean brush. That's clean. That one's clean. This one had yellow in it. All right. Let's try this again. I don't know, maybe it's something on the paper. Well, that's a little better now. So we're gonna try to hide some of the sky back here. It could be what I have on the paper because stuff moves around. We can have a little bit up here. Maybe a little bit here, not too much. And then the rest will just be dark. But I want to blend this a little bit. Just in case that has green in it. Where's those little ones with the handle, not handles, the little ends? I can't find those. Okay, this is clean. Ooh, I better be careful of that. Okay. What I'll do is probably, color this as if there's trees there. When you see the gel sticks, how long can you wait until you can't erase? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. So I put that down a little bit ago. I'm going to erase out some of these white spots. So I guess it's pretty good. Probably if you color over it, which might be a great idea. I'm going to get all these out of the way so I can see where my pencils are. There they are. If you're going to cover over it with pencil, like I'm going to attempt to do that here. Maybe then it's kind of harder to erase. I don't know. Saying I would know. Kind of block myself in here. That's right. Only use mine and large yours without anything else, so I thought. Oh, no, I haven't used them a ton, so I couldn't tell you. Maybe somebody else will comment later. Ooh, I've got one of these. I don't know what I'm doing, but it seems fun. Now I've got to find one with... I don't think he picked up anything. Might be a disaster. I guess there's only so small they can make it, make these. All right. I'm not sure if I want to use that or just color the background with just trees. See, what I'm ended up doing is kind of mixing a couple of pictures. Whoa. All right. I think that's what I'll do. I don't think I want to use straight black in there. I'm going to start out with maybe a brown. I really didn't know what I was going to do on this background. That is really nice, dark brown. I like that. I want to start with dark. See if I can't find something beigey. This one's cocoa. I suppose I could find that case and put them back in here, because I think I still have it. That might be too yellow. That's too yellow. Okay, so I've got a couple of browns here. Whoa. Don't fall. Don't fall, please don't fall. Going to clean off the space here. Have I mentioned how much I like these? That is a nice space right there. Oh, there goes the napkin. That's right. I don't think I have anything lighter than this. These are King Art gel sticks. Even if I decide to get darker in the background, ooh, that one looks good. That's taupe. Why is taupe spelled T-A-U-P? Yeah, this one is the darker of the two, and then you've got that. Okay, I'm gonna try cocoa. I'm running out of brushes. I probably ought to buy like 3 more sets of these. Oh, these are something I got off Amazon. They're an Amazon brand. They're a reusable cloth, and it's about as thin as a napkin, I guess, paper towel, but it's stretchy all directions. It's stretchy, and you can, when you're done with them, you throw them in the wash and they come out clean, and you just keep going. I have used these for so many things, but in here, wiping off a brush or my hands, or wiping this off, which I just found out how well it works. So I highly recommend those. All right, I'm going to start with this lighter color, which I need a whole lot more of. Yeah. There's a lot of reusable stuff out there. And I go, ooh, that's interesting. Like reusable dog pee pads. And they're cloth, right? And I think, is that going to teach the animal that they can pee on anything that's cloth? I mean, that was my first thought. I think I just used the wrong one. I did. It's okay. I was going to use them all eventually anyway. There's some other things, unmentionable things. They have reusable, that as like, But then I'm done anyway. So I'm done. I'm so happy about that. I am done. Yes, Sue, you know what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry to gross y'all out. I really am. I'm trying not to run into that blue too much because the brown has got a little bit of yellow in it. So I think maybe I'll stop there and tell you what. All right, so got a little bit out of that. Now I can go with the darker brown. I'm just doing this part because for the moment, so y'all can see my test. I call it a test. When you mess up or you're not sure if something's working, just call it an experiment. It's an experiment. I mean, if it totally looks like rubbish at the end, all I have to do is paint the whole background black. I don't know. I might not. I'll keep working at it until I'm satisfied enough that I feel like I can stop. This is the darker brown. Maybe trying to indicate some trees with my strokes. I'm not a wonderful painter at all. So I'm just experimenting. I said, oh, that looks kind of like tree trunks. I think I'll do that. I'm not entirely excited about that, how that looks there. But then I'm probably going to go over it in pencil anyway. It makes sense why I see so many colorists post pictures with black backgrounds. Yeah, it could be they just messed up. Now I'm going to try some black because that's mostly what my background is going to be. And I can just mix it in with the brown on my brush. I get these spam messages that say, this is so-and-so, like a really important public person is going to message me, and say, hey, Leslie, this is so-and-so. I'm taking the time out of my busy day just to say hello to you. Would you please give to my campaign? Or would you please call your local such and such and tell them to do this and that? Or so-and-so needs your help. They're on the brink of death. I mean, well, maybe if they're not on the brink of death, I wouldn't. Oop. I think I should have picked a little bit of an orangier brown. All right, now I want to find that blending. Now I can go in there with the eraser. Oh, no, I'll use electric. So it looks like they come up just fine. I mean, if you left it for years, probably wouldn't. I think I got them all. Except for little dots, which we can just put in later. All right, now I'm going to try something because I like trying things. This may just be a disaster. I don't know. I'm going to use the pencils I was using. Now, all of this is going to be basically black, but what I'm wanting to try is to, I think I'll just work on that part. Bring the page together with similar colors. Ooh, I'm not sure I want to use too much of that terracotta. Something I'm trying to learn is how to build up a background. And I'll probably just need to take her class. It's Lisa, begins with an M. This is the chocolate. She puts down another color that you would never think should go in the background if you're going to color this other thing. And then when she does, it's like magic or something. Not magic, you know what I mean. It's amazing. I don't know why I'm using all three grays. I guess just to see what it does. So she was coloring a bird. It was a Halloween picture, which I don't like, but her coloring techniques are what I was trying to focus on. And so she had this bird, and the background she colored this purpley color, and I thought, whoa, what is she going to do with that purpley color? And then right on top of the purpley color, she puts this blue. And yeah, she's blending them together, but just the fact that she put that down first. Was it blue that purple she put down? Yeah, you just have to go see. Now this is the darker gray. Hope I have enough tooth left. And so I thought it'd be fun to try building up this background with the colors that are in the foreground. The other thing, there are other reasons she does that is not just to build layers, but to cover over the white of the paper that'll show up. Now I'm going to try black. Here we go. Oh my gosh. I'll start next to the tree. She is such an amazing artist that I can't watch it very much because I think, oh, I'll never be able to do that. And of course, when people tell us that, we always encourage them, no, you don't have to color like me, and she's been coloring for years. Don't worry about it. Okay. Probably from here down, it'll be darker than this. But I'm going to go ahead and put this top part, or the bottom part of the top. The bottom part of the top. I'm going to color black. Trying to see what that looks like. It's supposed to look like far away. Get darker here. You do? Awesome. I used to be really afraid of trying new stuff, and I thought, well, I could never be that good. And it didn't dawn on me, hey, you know what? You have to practice if you want to get any good at whatever it is. I was always comparing myself to whatever teacher I was watching. And I guess I still do that to this day. Right? That's pretty good, I think. Yes, depth. That's what I'm trying to do. Whether I'm accomplishing that, I don't know. So, my idea then, I may go darker than that. Just to bring in the Posca. That was my idea. Anyway, was to lighten that side. I have to think on that. I'm cleaning off the brush by rubbing it on this mouse pad, giant mouse pad. That was my idea anyway. Then, oh, I don't want green gray, that's for sure. Kind of what I like is slate gray. Let's see if this is dried enough. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I guess this almost looks a little bit like snow. Sort of. I'm trying to make it darker rather than stark white. And I thought I could do that with a still slate gray. Like I can, oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, coloring over might not work too well. You can't see? Okay. Well, actually, that's good. I don't want you to see my mistakes. I'll zoom in a little bit, or a lot. Yeah, I just put a little bit of blue there, a little bit of slate gray. I might need to put a little bit of that on the other part too. You're welcome. We are making mistakes together today. We're experimenting. And I definitely will want to darken that back part a whole lot more. At least that's what I feel like I want to do. I'm going to lose some of those little snowflakes, but I'll put them back in later. Oh, the other thing is building up to black makes it, I don't know, just a lot nicer black. You can use, it's been so long, I think you can use indigo blue as an alternative to black, because sometimes black is too stark, you know. I have to sometimes get away from the picture and look at it. Yeah, I think once down here, I'm probably gonna do a lot of the slate gray and this gray here that I used from, I know I didn't put it up, from the Arteza gouaches. Put a little of that in, and the slate gray, which I just showed you the wrong thing. There it is. I may have to redo some of this up here, because when I color over it, it's turning more black and splotchy. But I don't know, maybe that's okay. Gives it some texture, I guess. And that way it'll kind of go along with the blue here. So that is what I'm gonna do. A lot of, I might not do all that. I want to get black around here. Let's see if I can. I'm just using the King Art Black. I need to use a smaller brush. Yeah. I think that's good, because that then will differentiate between the tree and the background, because I'm sort of losing the trees by not being dark enough. That makes sense. Probably will not have a live stream Tuesday because we'll be camping. Probably gonna get dark with that too. I need to put in the description Grizaye and Prisma and King Art. King Art has a line of pencils, but they don't have a great review, at least the last time I looked. Yeah, I'm liking that better. I'm liking that better. I'm going to zoom out so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And I'm not sure they still... It looks darker to me on my yeah. That's what I wanted. Wanted the trees to pop. I'm going to go back with the black on top of that. So Grizaye seems to work really well over the gel sticks. Anyway, so probably what I'll do is I'll do a little live stream, a few minutes, just to show you our camp and some of the area. I might even make a video, like a short. We go camping about once a month from October through May. May can be a little tricky because if it's too hot, we probably won't, but our October one was a little early in October and it was a little hotter than we'd like, but it's okay. Oh, aren't those trees popping out? Look at that. I had this weird idea. I'm trying to think what I could do. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, I just had an idea too. I should have done this before. I haven't used this yet. It just occurred to me. So what you can do with this thing is a lot of things, but as far as colors go, you can make this indentation on the page, and then when you color over it, it doesn't color that spot. So I'm not sure if it would do anything with these. Probably what I need to have is something that would scratch that. The closest thing I can think of is my palette knife, which may or may not work. There goes the pencils. You probably can't see that. Just trying to give a slight indication of some sticks back there. Anyway, there we are. So what do y'all think? Think that looks pretty good? Go darker? My professor, my art professor in college would always say, go darker, go darker, go darker. Now I'm going to try. I think I might have reached the limit of pencil on this spot. On this page, because on the spot on the page, sorry. Can't make sentences when coloring very well. I might have reached the threshold of how many layers can you put down. But I do like what this is doing. It's making like stick-like shapes in the back. So anyway, then I'll come in with the Posca and make some nice snow. I may have to go back and look at an uncolored page Probably what I'll do with these is put a little blue in there. I might use the paint from the gouache paint, or I might use the steel gray. I want to say steel gray, the slate gray, when that dries. All right, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your lovely compliments. And I'm not sure I'll be able to finish this weekend because we've got... Oh, you're welcome, Sue. Thanks for coming in. We have to get ready for a trip, and I've got classes to teach, and anyway, but as often as I can, I'll sit down and work on it, and it may still be unfinished later in the week, next week. I think I'll still do an hour on Thursday and then have my Friday morning, so that way some of the people that work during the day, they can see me at night. And then eventually I may do 2 hours on Thursday and then nothing on Friday. But anyway, that's something I'm trying to think about. All right. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button on your way out. That would be awesome. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.